Hello everyone and welcome to another What I Think review, and today we're going to be looking at this. This is an advanced look at the new US exclusive blue shirted 13th Doctor figure. I've had this for quite a while. I got it with my last lot of advanced figures, but I was told not to show anything until it had sort of been officially announced. It was put up on Amazon.com the other day, but they started using, they used the wrong pictures for it. They used a picture of the old figure. So I was then told wait until they've got the official proper pictures up, which they now have, so I can now bring this to you. So this is an exclusive version available in the US only. So to address a couple of points, firstly, a lot of people have already been asking me saying, is this coming to the UK? At the time of recording, as far as we're aware, it isn't. It's a US exclusive, so this will only be available in the US at the time of recording, as far as we are aware. Maybe later down the line, other stores will purchase ones, like for example, Forbidden Planet used to get a lot of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive because they would purchase the leftover stock and then sell them. For all we know, other shops may decide to do that with this figure. But at the time of recording, this is a US exclusive. It will not be available generally for sale in the UK as far as we are aware. The second point is I've already seen some people saying that it's a bit silly and it's a bit unfair that they're having to pay import costs to get this figure. Well, in all fairness, now you know how the US and now you know how the non-UK markets have been feeling for the last several years, okay? The UK has been the only ones getting sets for many years, and so Australia, the US, lots of other international markets have had to pay the import costs to get them. And yeah, they've been annoyed about it, but they've still done it. Now this is one figure that's a US exclusive, and people are already griping saying it's unfair that they're going to have to pay for it to get it. Well, you know what? Tough. I'm sorry, but it is. This is a US exclusive. They're now getting international distribution. They deserve a couple of exclusives, and if you are that much of a completionist and you want the figure, then you pay the import costs. That's just the fact of it, end of. And you know, I know people are going to turn around and go, well, it's a UK show, so we should get it. Why should we? The show might be produced in the UK, but it's a show for everyone. So don't use that as an excuse to say that the US shouldn't be allowed exclusives in the same way that the UK gets exclusive. I mean, pretty much all of the B&M sets are exclusives, you know, these days. And, you know, there are other companies that are going out and buying them and purchasing them from the UK to sell in their stores. Well, maybe that's what the UK stores are going to have to do for this. That's the way it is, and I'm sorry, but people just need to deal with that. So I just want to make that clear, because I don't want the comment section filled with people going, oh, it's so unfair. Life's unfair, deal with it. So, anyway, let's get on to looking at the figure. Now, this is another one, again, I'm not going to unbox this myself because it is a US exclusive, and so it would be silly of me to unbox this for my collection. But overall, I brought in here, now this is the UK figure that we've got recently of the 13th Doctor, of the new range. So as you can see, it's literally just the fact that she's got a blue top. That really is the only difference, if I'm perfectly honest. The only other minor difference is on the packaging. You've got this choking hazard thing, which you don't have on the UK one. That's on the US one, not on the UK one. I don't think it's on the back of the UK one. It's probably got a, well, it's got a warning choking hazard on the back here as it has before. The back of the box is actually interesting. Now, the back of the boxes are the same, but as you can see on the UK one, we have this blue coated, the blue shirted figure, which a lot of people are asking about. That is obviously what it was. Exactly why that's included on the back of the UK one, I'm not sure. I would imagine it's a production oversight of some kind. It probably wasn't meant to be on there, but there it is. But that's why I wasn't originally allowed to show you the back of the UK boxes, because that figure hadn't been announced at that point. And so that's why I couldn't show you the back of it. So yeah, we've got both of the figures here. As I said, they are basically the same. It's just the color. It's just the color of the shirt that's different. Obviously, they both got the bum bag as well on the front, which is removable. Obviously, again, I haven't opened these to remove them, but I've seen other reviews where people say it's removable, and that's pretty much it. It really is just the shirt color difference. So, you know, again, if people are that fussed about not getting the blue shirt, unless you're really desperate for the official figure, then you can just repaint the shirt yourself. And if you're really that desperate for the official figure, then you pay the import costs. It's just that's how it is. You know, it's a nice exclusive, don't get me wrong, and I certainly do like the blue, you know, the blue shirted variant, you know, the resolution variant, you know, but I have to say, it's as much as it's a nice exclusive, it's not something that's worth getting in a flap about. You know, not to take away from CEO saying they haven't done a good job on this. They have. The paintwork on it is very good, but it's just a simple shirt change. That's literally all that's really different. It's not something that's worth getting really worked up about. That being said, I think it is perfectly possible in future, and I want to make it clear, this is purely speculation on my part. I'm not confirming anything here or saying this is going to happen in future. I am literally speculating, but I think I can imagine them seeing a release of this in the UK in future without the bum bag, but this will be released alongside in a Doctor and Dalek pack, similar to the existing B&M ones we've got, but with the blue-shirted 13th Doctor, with a Resolution Dalek, but had an updated repaint, and maybe, rather than the bum bag, the UK version will get a new scarf accessory, and that's what we'll see released in the UK one. Now again, I'm just speculating, but if this does come to the UK, it wouldn't surprise me if they do something like that, because then it would certainly be one that I think would be popular, and I know it would satisfy a lot of people who are completionists, who do want an official version. You know, you're always going to get those people that are going to gripe saying, well, if we get that one, we still don't get this US exclusive one with the bum bag. Again, you've got to pay the import fees. That's just the way it is. Deal with it. But it's, you know, I wouldn't surprise me if this does see a UK release eventually, either as you see it here or an updated version in a new pack. It's certainly a very nice figure. It's certainly very striking. I think out of the two, I think I do prefer the red, because as nice as the light blue is, obviously the original figure we got was a dark blue, so the light blue looks different, but it's very close to the original, and I think the red is certainly more, it stands out more. I think the red certainly looks, the red is certainly the more striking of the two and adds a nice bit of contrast to the figure. So out of the two, if you're not that fussed about, you know, being a completionist and getting the US exclusive figure, if you're not that fussed about it, you're not missing anything that isn't in the UK one with the red top. And out of the two, if I was given the choice between these two, I probably would go for the red, because the red just, as I said, looks more striking and it looks a lot nicer. Well, not a lot nicer, but it's the one that stands out a bit more. This is currently up for sale on Amazon.com. I don't believe I believe they're not for pre-order yet, but they're not currently in stock, so I think they're currently waiting for the stock on those. So you can go and order one if you want. As I said, there is the import cost and there is the postage cost, so if you want to get the figure, that's what you've got to do to get it. I've said my piece on that. I'm not going to rake over that ground again, but that's the situation as it is. But it is currently up for sale. It's a very nice figure, and certainly for collectors, I think it's certainly going to be one that's going to be one that collectors will like to collect. But that brings to a close another What I Think review and my look at the US exclusive figure. As always, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me out a lot. Make sure to check out the description below for a link to my Patreon. I'm doing my very first figure animation and you can get involved. There's exclusive content and rewards for those who do so, and funding my Patreon in any way gets your name at the end of my videos. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon.